Hello and welcome to another episode of Growing with Kyle, aka I Seed You, Do You Seed? Today we're going to be doing some seed sowing. I've got some different cactus seeds, and I also have royal poinciana seeds. I collected these from a tree. They're that big tree that grows the large brown beans. Has the beautiful red flowers. They're all over the place here in Florida. But I collected some seeds. I soaked them in water for 48 hours. And we're going to sow those. As far as the cactus goes, I have some night blooming cactus. Huernia. I know I can't read. It's okay though. I grew up in Georgia. And Ferro cactus, different species. As always, I have my partner Elwood, and over at this garden we also have a tortoise. And we'll talk about them here in a bit. So what I've got is I've got 3 different containers here. They're just, the regular Rubbermaid. You can buy them at any store, Walmart, grocery store. I don't really want to, advertise for them. I've got store-bought cactus blend soil in each one of these. It's real easy to get. I use it a lot, and it's a pretty fair soil. The same thing with this seed tray. .36 tray. It has a bottom for keeping moisture in it. You can buy these trays, also a lid for humidity. A lot of times I don't use the lid. It does get blown off here in Florida, and because it's so humid anyways this time of year in the summer, it doesn't really make much sense. Just, keep it damp. Keep the soil damp until you start seeing germination take place. If you start getting mold, you can spray it down with a fungicide. Don't go too heavy. I usually use a local copper-based store-bought one. But most of the time, just once you lay them down, just keep them damp and they should germinate. So first, we're going to start with our cactus seeds. I'm going to plant them in these containers here. I also have their lids, and I drilled a hole in the lid. I have to get those and show you here in a bit. But also, don't forget to have labels for your seed dishes, so you don't get confused on what you planted, and you have to wait until the plant gets pretty developed to go, oh, that's this cactus, or that's that tree. And I just kind of sprinkle them around. You don't want to sprinkle a lot in one place, but in such a small container, it's kind of unavoidable. I've used this method a lot for cactus, desert rose, Madagascar, palm. So I'm going to leave the bag of the Ferro cactus. That was what we did, was the 50 seeds of Ferro cactus. Then I'm going to take my Cunera mix, 5 seeds. And I'm actually going to do them in this tray because they're 5 seeds. I want to do them individually. I want to show you. Show you what the seeds look like here for them there. Actually, a relatively interesting looking seed. I don't know if that's showing up very well on the camera or not. But beautiful seed. Oh, I got a little spider up here hanging out with me. My director, I guess, or cameraman, is that spider. So I'm going to go kind of in the middle here. I'm going to take my fingers and put a little indent in the soil. You know, not more than like a quarter inch. I'm not going to cover the seed, but just enough to kind of keep it down and protect it. I probably will use the cover on this just to try to keep out any squirrels, things of that nature. That can be pretty devastating to a seed bed. I have a lot of issues with squirrels. Times change and they're developing the lots next to me, putting in new houses. So the squirrels and animals that live there and fed there are now coming over here. And I work with them. You know, I don't try to get rid of them or kill them or anything like that. I just try to use things that'll keep them from eating my plants. But what's interesting, I've also found that even though they eat my plants, sometimes they'll plant other plants for me. Like I have a mango tree growing out of one of my pots that these squirrels must have buried the pit and germinated. And I also have several coral bush that are from squirrels planting seeds as they go about their way, eating some of my garden and putting it back. So, it's not always a lose-lose situation when you're dealing with squirrels. And I mean, if the food grid does go down, you have plenty of well-fed squirrels to eat. Unless you're vegetarian and you got your whole garden, so you're set. I got some tilapia. I'm going to be setting up aquaponics here soon. We'll go over videos with that, but it's going to be a good time. So now I have the night blooming cactus. I'm very excited to see how these turn out. I've really come to enjoy cactus and them flowering over the past cactus and succulent over the past years since I've been here in Florida gardening. I grew up in Atlanta and we didn't have too much cactus gardening up there. We'd go to the botanical gardens and get the living rock succulent. That was always really fun. That botanical garden up there in Atlanta is real fun if you ever get the time to be up there. So these are a lot bigger seeds, so I'm actually going to sow them in both of these containers. I might even do some over here in this, maybe kind of separate some of the larger seeds and put them over in here. Do that. I should have brought my tweezers out. Yeah, it never hurts if you have tweezers to use tweezers sometimes. Let me go back over here. Go back over here. And you know what? I'm going to put some random ones in here and see what they do. I have so many. It never hurts to experiment. Never hurts to experiment. Let's just hope I don't forget. Now on to the Royal Poinciana. So I'm going to plant several rows of these. I'm just going to take each seed, just kind of plop them down like so. Stick them right in there. Get a handful of them, why not? Now, I love plants. I like to give them as gifts. Also, I like to trade these. They're a good thing to spread around. And why not? So the rest of these seeds, I'm probably Royal Poinciana. I'm going to just kind of spread them around places. We'll see what they do. I'll show you Miss Torg real quick. There's Miss Torg. She's a beauty. Yes, we'll be getting her some lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries, and some river shrimp, some vitamins, calcium here in a little bit. And of course, the star of the show, Elwood. Yep. Well, thanks for watching another episode of Growing with Kyle, and I'll see you next time.